We're so excited. First thing this morning, we want to introduce you to our new morning meteorologist, Dillon Gaudet. And it's so great to see you.
Thank you all for having me on. I'm so
excited.
Yes,
Dillon.
started on Monday. So
This coming Monday.
well, I started working here.
He's been here on Monday.
Yes.
And here we are on the blue couch.
Right.
We want to know all about you because I know everyone at home is curious. I do want to start. Dillon's last name is spelled differently than it sounds. So say it, sound it out for everyone.
Yes, so it's Gaudet.
Okay.
So I say it like you're cheering. Gaudet.
I like
So
that.
helps you remember. It's French. It's French pronunciation.
Okay,
So,
and that's perfect for a morning meteorologist.
Yes.
You're getting us ready for the day. So.
Yeah, and I have a fun little thing playing off my last name. On nice weather days, I say they're go days. So you can go out and enjoy the nice weather on a go day. So look forward to those because those are the best weather days.
Those are the good ones. Kind of like a TC top 10 or Tony Cavalier top 10.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so go day.
Wonderful.
Okay, let's hear all about you. Where are you from and a little bit about you.
Yeah, so I'm from Buchanan, West Virginia, and I'm really happy to be back closer to home. I was originally, I went to college, that is, in Pennsylvania, California University of Pennsylvania. I played a little bit of football there, but then I also studied meteorology there. First job out of college was in my hometown market in Clarksburg, West Virginia. Worked there for 2 years, then had been in Lexington, Kentucky for the last 4 years, and now I'm here. And there's my dog, Misty. She is the weather dog, as we call
that's
her.
her name, too.
Yes, Misty Rain is her official
Misty
government
Rain
name. Yes, but Misty, the weather dog, also, that's what she goes by.
That is terrific. Well, we are pet lovers here, pet parents, so Misty will fit right in with the family.
Yeah, so tell us some of these pictures before we ask you the next question.
Chad Pennington, he lives in Lexington now. I've met him a couple times. We actually went to church together too, which is pretty cool. There's Mom and I when I was in college at Cal U. My mom, Christy, she's a teacher there in Upshur County. There's my dad, who works for the Upshur County court system there. There's him with Marco, Marshall.
That's your dad and Marco?
Yeah, my dad and Marco right there at the state capitol. That's our whole family. My aunt and uncle there at the end, and then my sisters. One of my sisters, McKinley, she just is now officially a certified physical therapist as of yesterday.
Congratulations!
She passed that test.
What a big week for the Gaudet family.
It's a huge
Those
week.
Parents are proud.
Yes, I have a lot of family and friends. Though I'm from Buchanan, a lot of family and friends here in this area, so it's really cool to be back closer to home with them.
Okay,
so cool.
That's what we want to ask you about. Your family has a really cool connection to Marshall.
Yes.
And we are in her country, and this is super cool.
Yes. So my grandfather was on the team the 2 years prior to the Marshall plane crash. So he had left the team right before the plane crash had happened, but he's still in the team book. I actually was just talking to Keith Moore's house about this morning, and he pulled out the book and showed me that excerpt there. He was supposed to be a starting defensive tackle on the team, Fred Gaudet, my grandpa.
And then what happened?
He transferred to get a little closer to home is the story. He has since passed away. So when he had kept that very close to vest and didn't really talk about it. And when the movie came out, it was after he had already passed away. And nobody really knew his story about why he left. But they asked my dad. My dad's like, we don't really know. My grandma says he moved to get a little closer to him, as some of his friends say he was just kind of tired playing football. But yeah, it's quite a connection. My dad and I had actually this weekend when I moved in, we went to the plane crash site and went to the cemetery. I'd never been to either of those two places. So it's a great.
And when you work here, it's kind of like you have to learn all about that.
Yes, and I've learned about it, especially when the movie came out, because I was still really young at that time, and learning all the history about it, because I didn't even really know my grandpa's connection to it until then. So, and his best friend, lifelong best friend, John Young, was on the plane crash, and we're still very close with his family. His family is very involved with the families of the victims as well there from the plane crash.
Interesting connection, Dillon.
Yes, and coming full circle, now you are back in the same community where your grandfather played football.
Yeah, and he was a sheriff there in Upshur County for a really long time, and had been kind of working around the state. Still some friends that he had are here in the area too, so they're excited to be able to watch me.
And hello to all of them.
Yes, there's my mom. She's I actually did a school visit with her when I was in Lexington. I always, once a year, would go see her school. And that's my dog, Misty, on Valentine's Day.
I love that picture.
How's Misty adjusting to the move?
She likes the walks here.
Yeah,
we've been taking some pretty long walks after work because I've been still trying to get situated here at the station. But when I get home, she is very, very excited to have me.
How old is she?
She is 3 years old, almost 4 now. She'll be 4, I think, in October. So,
wow.
And there's strawberries too. That's the West Virginia Strawberry Festival. Some people here might go up to that. That's in Buchanan, big time deal. That's my favorite thing in the world. That's why I have a strawberry tie that I saved just for that. And, of course, that strawberry polo.
Oh, that's great. That is a wonderful festival. And around here, we've got our Chili Fest coming up, so you might need to get a hot pepper tie.
Oh, that sounds very good. And get some of my mom's chili recipes ready.
Yes, get it ready.
That's definitely there. Okay, how can our viewers get in touch with you? Maybe they want you to come visit their school, or they want to find out about the weather for, a big event they have. If they want to connect with you, what's the best way to do that?
Yeah, it's Dillon Gaudet Weather on all forms of social media. You can just search up Dillon Gaudet. Remember, it's spelled G-A-U-D-E-T, but it's pronounced Gaudet. Weather, you can find me there. I'd love to do school visits, of course, kind of all over. I like to go see my mom's classes as well. But because I was a kid that grew up loving local television, loving local weather. It was like the Weather Channel, Sports Center, and maybe the Speed Network that used to have NASCAR on it. Those are the 3 channels that I watched all the time growing up as a kid. So now to be one of those meteorologists, it's super cool. I actually won a contest in 8th grade to do the local weather back in Clarksburg.
Oh, did you?
I did that. I did that in 8th grade. Was super shy, had really long hair down to my eyes. That's pinned on my X profile that you can.
We'll have to check it out.
That must have been what kind of got you going, though, and inspired you to keep at it.
Yeah, his name was Jason Parrish. He was the chief meteorologist there in Clarksburg at the time, and he has kept me under his wing since then.
I love that.
Has been really great. Helped me find a college to go to, helped me find a job, and then he's really inspired me throughout the entire journey.
Oh, that's great.
Okay, Dillon, when are we going to see you on TV for the first time? You've been here every morning with us. But
getting used to the weather graphics are a little different than what I was used to, but I'm going to start tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. I'm going to do on the CW show there.
Exciting. And then eventually you'll end up back on WSAZ.
Yeah,
which is kind of
hopefully next week I'm good to go in the morning, so that's the plan, to be rocking and rolling.
Set a backup alarm clock, because those hours, as you know, it's really early.
Well, I've been on the morning show for now I did it for 4 years, so I have gotten used to it. It's not like I'm moving from the evenings.
Saying, hey.
All right, you'll be good. You'll be fine then.
Well, Dillon, we are so glad you're here. We're so glad to introduce you to everyone, and I know people are so excited to see you get on TV, give those forecasts, and see you in the community. So thanks for being here.
So obviously we're going to have our first alert weather days, but the go days are also important. So we also talk about the good days, not just the bad weather.
Wonderful.
And Gaudet.
Yes, Gaudet.
When he told me that yesterday is the way to pronounce his name, I said,
yes, you just got to cheer it. You just have to cheer.
We love it.
Well, Dillon, thank you.
Thank you all so much.
Hey.